Now we're like, okay, we're like bonded for life now that you know my secrets. Greetings friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Love Fuller and I am here with a new series. The series is not new to YouTube. It's not going to be new to you, but it's going to be new to me, and it is a home organization series. It's not only new to me in terms of videotaping, it's also new to me in terms of actually organizing my home in my life. I pretty much have never had an organized home or anywhere near an organized home. In fact, I am pretty messy by nature. I'm actually not sure if I'm messy by nature. I just know that I'm messy by habit, by routine, by never having learned how to keep a nice house. So I am calling this series From Harried Hoarder to Happy Homemaker. All right, so harried just meaning that it's just obviously when your house is disorganized or your things are disorganized, then it's hard to find things. I'm always, running around looking for my keys or trying to find things. Where did I put this? Where is that? Just it's difficult to like have an organized, ordinary life. Hoarder is because I have a hard time letting go of things. Now, clearly, as you can see, I don't have a house like anything near what it looks like in the Hoarder shows, and I'm gonna actually take you around my house, and so you'll see that. However, as soon as I open the drawers and I open the cabinets and you look on the shelves, and you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, it's like pot, spilling over with just excess junk, excess stuff. It's hard for me to get rid of things. I'm like I don't know, it's like, oh, I might need it, or I feel like it's like, okay, being thrifty, you don't want to reuse it. It's just like very similar, like just like the hoarder's mentality, like the same thing they say, oh, I might need it one day, or so-and-so gave it to me, or I got this from so-and-so, or I can do something with this, or this, you know how much this costs? Like all these reasons why not to let go of things. Okay, so from harried hoarder to happy housewife. Clearly, we all experience that when our spaces are cleaned and organized, and you can find things easily, and everything has a home, and everything is in its home, then we're happier. And the housewife part, okay, I don't mean housewife, I'm sorry, homemaker, the homemaker part. So it's harried hoarder to happy homemaker. So homemaker part is like, okay, making a beautiful home, having it organized, having nice routines. A homemaker, what do? They have, you think about you come in their home, it's clean, it smells good, there's some good food cooking, they're like organized routines happening, that everything's in order. So of course this is like the ideal, but I have been so much the opposite of that my entire life. If anything, the idea of being a homemaker, I was like, no, not me, never. I've always worked all my life. Even raising my daughter, I was worked, and I felt like housework is just not for me. That's just not my thing. Everyone has their strong suits, and housework is not mine. Cooking, housework is not mine. It never will be. And whoever, like if I was dating somebody, my ex-husband, whoever, even my husband now, when I met him, I'm sorry, I told him I'm sorry, that's not for me. I'm the kind of person who, as soon as I get some money, I'm gonna get a cleaner. And can I please tell you, yeah, the place is clean. I do have a cleaner. We have a cleaner here in Kuwait. It's really cheap, inexpensive, very inexpensive to have people clean my house. And it's like my dream come true, like seriously. But before that, and in Atlanta, we can't afford it. And so you might have seen, some of my house in Atlanta. You'll see that my house is organized, and I mean, not organized. It's not visibly messy, but that's new. It always has been. Like, it always has been. Like, if my ex-husband or any of my ex-boyfriends or friends growing up or whatever were to see this video and see my house, so when I take you around my apartment and they see my apartment, they're gonna be like, no way, no way. I've always been messy. I never learned how to clean. My mom never made me. I wouldn't like have my room a mess, like just crap all over the place. I only knew how to, like, I only had to wash the dishes, and straighten up the living room, which no one ever used the living room, so I just like fluffed the pillow, straighten up the living room. I guess I used to vacuum and like vacuum the living room. I think that's the only, I don't remember vacuuming in the other rooms, and clean up my room. That's it. So I didn't know how to clean the bathroom, mop. I still don't mop. Thank God in Atlanta we have a steam mop, and it's just like it like hurts my back and I'm like sweating, and I'm like, this is not for me. Like, thank goodness, you know, I'm watching YouTube videos, I see them like using vacuum cleaner. I got the best vacuum cleaner that I could get, you know. I'm like, steam cleaner, luckily my husband had one, you know, when I moved into the house. Like, okay. But so it's like I need all the tools and everything I can get, and of course YouTube is one of those tools. So I use YouTube, I told you before, to like educate myself now that I'm not working, and I actually, you know, I'm a homebody, and so you want to be home, you want to be having a nice, orderly, clean house. So that is my story, the gist of my story. I need to learn how to change, and so thank God for YouTube. All these videos that people have out there about decluttering, and now minimalism is in, and Lord knows I need to like get rid of clear the clutter. So speaking of clutter, I just want to say thank you to Cass from Clutterbug, who inspired me to get started today. She's starting a 30-day decluttering challenge. It starts with in the kitchen, and so I'm gonna go into the kitchen. After this video, I'm gonna make another video and do the 15-minute declutter challenge, which I love. I've been watching the Fly Lady, and like learning, like watching videos about her and looking on her website here and there, and like learning about her organizational system, which I really love. It's like she talks about just like cleaning, like doing little bits of cleaning around your house and around different around your house, and organizing, cleaning and organizing, decluttering and whatever, in like short, like 15-minute increments for the most part. And for me, that sounds wonderful. I do want to say that the reason that my life has changed, and you don't see, because I used to always see, like, you would always be able to see like crap all over the place, and you'll still see crap when I take you around the house, but you would see like crap all over the place. The reason why it's not like that now are two things. One, I moved twice. So the first time I moved, the place was so crazy. It took a team of my friends to like wade through the things. Like, it's just like, you know, drawers and bookcases and all these things like full of everything, chests and everything, full of everything. Just like, oh my gosh, I had stuff from my mom. No, at that time I think I only had stuff from my grandma I had stuff from my mom who passed away, stuff from my grandma who passed away, plus my stuff, okay? And I still have a lot of their stuff, okay? The reason why my house is not that way is because, like I said, I moved twice, and when I move, you have to get rid of a whole bunch of stuff because you don't have enough how many truckloads of stuff you're gonna take to another apartment, like really, or to even to the house. So I moved twice. I moved to an apartment, and then I moved to a house like after I had all that stuff. So that's the hoarder part. And then the next thing was that I moved to Kuwait. So I moved to Kuwait, you just take your clothes with you. And so it's taken me like 4 years to accumulate a lot of the stuff. The thing is that my husband is kind of like a hoarder too. So the thing that saves both of us is that in each of our house, not even saves us, but it just saves us from having to like wade through this mess, is then both of our houses, our house in Atlanta and here, we have an entire room that we call a storage room. It's really like a junk room, an entire room full of junk. An entire room, I kid you not. So in addition to the drawers and everything like that being a mess, we have an entire room where we just put the things. So I'm not recovered, it just looks like it. I can have people over to my house, but I still freak out because I know the truth and I need to change. That is what I'm here for on this channel, to chronicle my change. So what I'm gonna do is take you through the house kind of quickly, since we only have a couple more minutes on this video, because this video is long. I've been chattering. and kind of show you what I mean. And these are the areas we're gonna be covering. So I'm gonna be working with Cass at Clutterbug for 30 days, doing her 30-day challenge. But then beyond, I'm gonna have to continue beyond that because I have way more mess and stuff than that. So who knows how long it's gonna take me, but I am focused and dedicated on getting this stuff done. Let's go. Okay, so this room is Alexis's old bedroom. Alexis is very good at cleaning because I made sure she was, because I always felt so handicapped myself, not knowing how to clean, that I wanted to make sure my daughter wasn't that way. So this is her old room, and she's left some things here, but a lot of these things are just mine, and this thing's just stuffed in the closet. This one doesn't look that bad. Again, like I said, it was her room, so it doesn't look that bad. But that's why it's so pretty, because it was her room. It's the like prettiest room in the house, because it was hers. So these are my clothes that these are like winter clothes and maybe clothes that don't fit. And okay, so this is not looking so bad. It's like, oh really, you're a big mess. Yeah, right. Okay, let me give you an example. This is a desk, as you can see, but if you open the desk drawer, if you open the desk drawer, you'll find bathroom stuff. Toothpaste, cotton balls, random money magazines, tampons. Seriously. I don't know if you saw that. I don't know if you saw the tampons. There you go. Tampons, shampoo. I mean, clearly stuff that does not belong in here. It just, we used to have it in the bathroom. I moved it in here, and I never cleaned anything out. So just stuff thrown in here in the drawers haphazardly. She moved out. She left some stuff. Well, I guess she left a lot of stuff. She left stuff. So this video is gonna have to be edited, but basically just random stuff everywhere. Taking you into the bathroom. Basically, it's like however she left it. However, if my husband brought something in here, it's just there. Look, this used to be in her bedroom, set up nicely. So these are like literally how she left her glasses here. Her glasses, her little, I don't know, organizer thing, which I will steal. And then, so instead of the bathroom stuff being in the bathroom, she has like her books, school books. Not she, because she didn't put it in here. You know, we have school books, all kinds of just random toiletries, clothes. I mean, I have clothes in the bathroom. And I also don't like how the way things are just like sitting out here. I don't like, the reason why I have things stuffed in the drawers and things like that is because that's how Cass says that I am a ladybug. A ladybug likes to put all her things behind closed doors. So you like to have them in containers and stuff like that, but things where they're just pretty, you can't necessarily see inside. So that kind of, they would need to have labels. I don't like to have my things just out displayed. So as you can see, if you just look in general, things look pretty clear and clutter free for the most part, but we have these pockets of just messes, and this really bothers me because it's out. And there's no place for these things. It's not like, you know, you're supposed to have a place for everything and everything in its place. There's no place. I asked my husband to like clean up his stuff over here, and he just put them in piles. And I think the reason why is because we don't have a designated place for paperwork, or we don't have anything like that. All right, let's go into the kitchen, the next room. Just want to show you really quickly. I know this video is getting long, but this is a storage room. I don't like that the things are displayed like that. Of course, I have extra things. I used to be a couponer. Talking about Hoarder, I used to be a couponer. Those are clean clothes. The cleaners, they iron the clothes because I hate ironing. I don't mind getting myself all together, but my husband, like, you know, he's military, former military, so he likes his clothes ironed like tut, 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 tut. And I'm like, no, honey. I can't literally, I don't know how to do it. So, and it's difficult, so I just don't do it. This I think is tomorrow's job. The excess food containers. But let me just, again, so you can see for the most part, the surfaces are clear, everything looks fine. But here, let me just pick out the problem sections like this. This is a problem, and this is where my hoarding comes in, because I'm like freaking out about having to clean this out because I feel like I need everything. I really do. I don't know how I'm gonna do this section. I just don't know how. I'm like, I have complete anxiety about it. Let's see. Here is actual mess. There. Boom. Just stuffed in there, no rhyme or reason, just ridiculous. That's how my freezers look. Okay, that one's not that bad because it's kind of empty. Like, okay, if you have things that are kind of empty, it's all right. But boom, that one's not empty. Just no order, no organization. And I understand that everybody doesn't keep their, I mean, look, we're headed straight to it. Let's just go to the big shebang. I mean, this is the big deal right here. Do you see this entire room? Bigger than Alexis's room. This was supposed to be the office. Bigger than Alexis's room, which is now the office. Full of junk. Me how I'm going to get that clean, I have no idea. Bathroom, I have some drawers here that are so chock full of stuff that I don't even like, you know, this stuff is like from years of stuff that we don't even use these drawers because the stuff is just old stuff, like piled up in there. We don't even know what we have. This bothers me because you can see everything. I hate that. Hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it, hate that. I'm totally a ladybug. My hubby's in the room, so I don't want to disturb him too much, but my major, this is my stuff. Okay, this is stuff I can't blame on anyone. Stuff from couponing, stuff from just whatever. And the reason why it looks a little bit, like that's neat and orderly. Why? Because the cleaners made it like a little bit neater. But drawers, just with random things in them, random, like, oh, those were like old medicine bottles because I keep them because I might need them. Oh, I think I might need the medicine bottles. Okay, so hopefully you get the idea. Every single room in this house needs help. And my house in Atlanta is the same. This is an apartment, of course, but my house in Atlanta is the same exact way. So I am opening myself up to you to say, I know that I need help. I'm grateful and thankful for all of the YouTubers and organizational experts who have given us the tools. Thank you to Cass in advance for getting me started. It's because of this challenge. She said, okay, start with me. Post your progress. Now, today. She said start today. So I'm starting today. Thanks, Cass. It's because of you that I'm actually getting it started. I've been thinking about getting it started, but I'm getting it started today. Not that she's watching this video, but I'm just saying, let her heart know that she's helping people. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I look forward to a journey where we get things done. Those videos they're supposed to be 15 minutes of decluttering or less, so hopefully the videos won't be too long. I'll like be fast forwarding through. Unfortunately, I couldn't fast forward through this because I was talking so much, and I'm gonna go now. Now we're like, okay, we're like bonded for life now that you know my secrets, okay? Seriously. I literally would be horrified if like people came to my house and they saw inside of my drawer. So we're like blood brother and sister now. Like really. Sweat and tears, brother and sister. Okay, thank you or sisters, because most of you are ladies. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And I will see you next time. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Ciao, friends. I need to get my act together. I am calling this series From Harried, what's the word? The whole purpose of my channel is to chronicle my journey from however